everybody. How we doing? How we feeling on another Monday? Here we are together again. Just like always, we blink and suddenly it's Monday. I don't know. Time is not real. But anyhow, I'm glad to be here with you. How are you guys doing and feeling? How were your weekends? Please let me know in the comments. Let some more people crawl in here till we get to business. Because we got a lot to talk about. Brains for Bank started today. That's a big deal. Hey, Brianna. The weekend was, it was what it was. I think I'm just so sad with the DMX thing going on. I have no other words than that, really. Hey, Danny, how are you? Hey, Chelsea, Brianna. Come on, we're back. But it's not looking good, you guys. Everything I read doesn't make me feel great about the situation. So, still sending love out to him as much as we can. DMX, what a guy. What a good soul. That is just so sad to watch. So that's obviously going on. If you haven't heard that news yet, Google it, I guess, because it's been a whole thing all weekend. Hello, Edith. Cowbell, whenever my girl Edith steps in here. Hey, Samantha. Poncho, how you doing in Atlanta? How we feeling? Did you guys do anything to celebrate Easter over the weekend? What'd you do with yourselves? I didn't really celebrate Easter, but I did see the Easter Bunny, which was a gift in itself. That's all I really needed. On Saturday, I went to Sugar Mama's Cafe and Juice Bar in Saco. And what up, Samantha? We've been giving away gift cards for the $50 restaurant giveaways that we were doing. And they've given us, brought stuff in, given us food, but I'd never physically been there. And it's so cute. If you are in the Saco area, 10 out of 10 recommend going to a Sugar Mama's. Delicious. I did nothing, and it was Hillary. That's my favorite kind of weekend. Good for you, boo. What up, Ashley? Oh, Brianna, you had the weekend off. That's awesome. So that's what I did Saturday during the day. Saw the bunny, and then obviously watched The Masked Singer. So who's caught up? Who have I become? I never thought I would be that person obsessed with The Masked Singer. But I have to watch weekly. I have to watch weekly mostly, too, because I worry. Who's calling me? Because I worry that someone is going to spoil it for me on the internet. So I feel like if I let more than 1 week go by, that stresses me out. What up, David? How are you? Thank you, Bubba. I hosted Easter for the first... Samantha, that's lovely. How did it go hosting Easter for the first time? That's fun. Yeah, I wish I had a more festive story for you, but at least I saw the bunny. That was good for me. Let's see, what happened in the world? What can I tell you? I still forget that, movie theaters are open because I haven't been to the movies. I haven't been since the pandemic, which is heartbreaking for me because the movies is, one of my favorite things to do. But I saw Godzilla vs. Kong. It came out in theaters and also HBO Max. I haven't watched it yet in either form, but I would like to. The moral of the story is it hit a record for in the pandemic, an opening weekend. It was the biggest since the pandemic has started. So that makes me feel good about the direction we're headed in. What up, Abram? How you doing? Samantha, very small, girl. Well, I bet it was lovely, and you're probably partially glad it's over, but good for you, girl. That's awesome. Hello to you, Sheila. Hey, Preston. If you guys got weekend stories, please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear all about it. In the meantime, what else can I tell you? Bad baby, God bless her. She turned 18. First of all, I can't even believe she's 18 because I feel like she's always just a little girl. But she turned 18 on the 26th of March. So, basically a week ago. And as soon as she turned 18, she made herself an OnlyFans. Hey, do what you gotta do. This girl made $1 million in 6 hours on OnlyFans. What? That's crazy, bad baby. And part of it, I say, first of all, good for her. Get that money, girl. Do what you gotta do. But I also, that shows how many, odd ducks were just, waiting for her to turn 18 to be a part of that. And, I don't like that. She just turned 18. relax. But hey, get that money back, baby. Who am I to tell you what to do? I'm no Dr. Phil. Pink Moscato is my best friend, Samantha. I'm glad that you had your Pink Moscato there to hold you through, babe. Oh, Baba, how are things going in Dallas, Texas? Sending love right back to you. But Mom. Oh, no, Sheila! That's 2 double whammies. Well, first of all, I hope that your mom is okay. And I hope your car is okay as well. That's the worst. First, I can't imagine being where you were. But just getting in your car and it not starting and you know the battery is dead. You know it's happened. It's like, come on. You couldn't have given me a sign. And MAINE, oh, damn, Edith. Where did you get it delivered from out of curiosity? Who does that? That's cool. I hope it was just as good as it would be if it was cooked here, my dear. What up, Matthew? But anywho, yeah, so if you are on OnlyFans and you want to subscribe to Bad Baby, you can do that now. That's a thing. Glad to hear that, Sheila. I love a good conspiracy theory. Not that I believe all conspiracy theories, but I just think they're entertaining for the most part. And Kodak Black cut his hair, got himself a little haircut. And people on the internet are trying to say that the short-haired version of Kodak Black is not really him. That is the clone. And the real Kodak Black is still in prison as we speak. And maybe I just need to read into it more, but for me to believe that conspiracy theory, I'm going to need way more information. Like, just a haircut is not going to be enough for me to dive full into that theory. But maybe they have more information. That seems like a lot of work. Like, is Kodak Black the only cloned person? Are there multiple clones? I guess we'll see. I hope. Maybe we'll never know. Place called McLaughlin's in Bangor. That's awesome, Edith. What a good idea for them to do that. Was it good still? Did it hold up in the trip to Florida to you? There was a versus battle over the weekend. I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch it. No disrespect. It was Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Love for them, but that wasn't, like, for me. You know, that wasn't my ideal versus battle. So I honestly did not watch it, but I think it's cool that they're kind of spreading their wings and doing different eras of artists. Maybe like soon we'll get some real different genres of artists. Well, we shall see. I think it's cool that they got them. It was delicious. That's amazing. So that happened. I can't tell you anything about it. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. The next one, who is it? Escape, isn't it? And I forget who I'm excited for that. I just love Escape, so I'm excited for that one. Usually I'll watch. This one, I hate to say I forgot it was happening until I came in today and read about it. But that's a thing. If you're driving around in the Old Port area, you'll notice 5 streets are shut down. That is because they just started that today, I do believe. And they're doing what they did last summer, really. Just kind of expanding the outdoor dining and the shops and whatnot to the streets. So that's happening today, if you're looking to adventure in the Old Port. That's really like all the good stuff, I guess. Well, not good is a strong word, but you know, that's stuff happening. Hey, Alex. Before I go, speaking of stuff happening, I gotta tell you about Brains for Bank. So that kicked off today as well. We like to give money away in the spring. You know, 'tis the season. So it's our money giveaway. Insight. Samantha, I mean, we'll be able to do it if we're able, basically what I'm trying to say is we're not the ones holding anything back. So if the venues are willing to do it, and we can get artists, we'll do Hot Summer, but if I'm being completely honest with you, I think it's far-fetched to think that we'll do a show that big this year, but I'm not saying it's impossible. I think at this point, it is a little unlikely, a show of that size. I think we may be able to do some smaller shows this year, but my fingers are crossed for Hot Summer. I don't feel great about hot summer happening, but I would never rule anything out because I'm an optimist. I saw your pic with Edith. Oh, thank you, Edith. I hope that answered your question in some roundabout way. But anywho, brains for bank. So if you were around and listening during Santa's stimulus time, it's very similar. So you have to be caller number 10 when we tell you. We do this Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., 5 p.m. You got to listen. And we're going to tell you when you need to be caller number 10. So that's your first step. You get there, you're caller number 10. And we're going to ask you a little trivia question. And with Santa Stimulus, we focused on music trivia. This time, it's anything. We're really getting crazy. So it's any type of trivia. I'm going to throw a question at you, and you have 5 seconds to answer. And someone, acted like that was a catch or something. But it's not a catch. We just want to avoid people cheating, because that's a whole other issue. If people start having as much time as they want to answer, they're gonna Google it, and then people are gonna yell at us for letting them cheat. So you got 5 seconds. So you basically need to know the question. Either you know it or you don't. If you know it, you know it or you don't. Okay? It's not the end of the world for you. Because if you get it right, you get the money. If you get it wrong, we just add $100 to the pool. So you have another chance to win even more money if you get it wrong. Right now we're at 200. So every wrong answer, we add 100, and then it goes back to 100 when someone gets it right, if that makes sense. So that's happening at 5 o'clock hour today. We're doing that. So let's play. Listen, win $200. Why not? That'll make your Monday a little brighter. It'll make my Monday a little brighter. I love giving away money, especially when it's not my money. So that's happening in a hot second, and that's really all I got for you guys. Until we meet again tomorrow on Riddle Tuesday. Yes, Samantha girl, we'll all be crossing our fingers together for something to happen soon. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Until we meet again, my friends.